Hello everyone, my name is James Ballou and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here for another pick a card reading. So this was a requested one on my Instagram, and if you're not at my Instagram, it's 21st Century Mystic. I'll leave it in the description box below. Go check it out. You could book personal readings. I do also readings on there. I do live readings. I do a whole bunch of stuff over on my Instagram. So totally go check that out. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so that you could keep coming back to do your soul's highest work. So this is a pick a card reading for what spiritual guide is watching over you and what are they helping you with. So pick a card readings are pretty simple. I have 3 oils out in front of you. I have rose oil, tea tree oil, and lavender oil. So I want you to just sit and breathe and connect and ask yourself what oil is calling out to you. Maybe close your eyes and really just connect in energy. Definitely ask for your spiritual guides to be here so that you could choose the right group that's for you. So we're going to dive right into this, right with group 1, the rose oil. All right, group 1, hello, welcome to this card reading. If at the end of this reading you find that it resonated or that there was something that you could take away from it, totally hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments down below if you resonated with it. So you chose the rose oil, and I'm just going to lay out the cards and we will see. So the 2 decks I'm using are the Ascended Masters deck and the Angels Tarot cards. Okay. So your first card, you got Saint Francis, and he governs animals, music, and all things regarding the heart. And then you got Pan, and I'll get more in depth as I go along, but immediately what I'm seeing is that you have a spiritual guide that helps you connect to Mother Nature. You might have Saint Francis if you come from that tradition, or you also might sort of connect to the elementals. So if you chose group 1, I'm seeing that there are a lot of elemental energies around you, fairies, mermaids, dragons, because Pan is sort of part of that pantheon. And I'm seeing clearly that those of you who chose group 1, your spiritual guides are helping you to connect with nature a lot more. You might also have some spirit animals with you. You might have lamb or dove spirit animals, because those are the 2 I'm seeing here. And they represent purity, actually, the both of them. Lamb and doves both represent purity and the purity of spirit. You also might have a musical guide with you, because if you notice, Pan is playing a pan flute. So those of you who chose group 1 know that your guides are also helping you with your musical career. And then you also have Avalokitesvara. And so this is from the Buddhist tradition, and immediately what I'm seeing is that also those of you who chose group 1 have some form of Tibetan monk with you. I'm seeing clearly that there's a Tibetan monk watching over you. Could be male, could be female, but I'm picking up a very strong Tibetan monk energy. So it very well could be Saint Francis or some form of elemental being that has guided you to the rose oil. And what are they helping you with? Well, you got a major arcana, the star. So those of you who chose group 1, you are destined for a life of fortune, for a life of abundance, and a life beyond your wildest dreams. I'm seeing that clearly. And your guides made you chose this group because they want you to know, hey, ask for us to help you, and we will. We will help you achieve that greater purpose. And then beautiful, you got 4 of fire, which talks about stability and strength. It says contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life. So what they're helping you with is they're helping you to manifest your best life. So you call upon all 3 of these guides that are out here, and also begin to connect with nature spirits. Maybe this is a call for you to start getting out of the house and for you to start practicing ceremonies, seances, rituals outside to honor the elements, north northeast, southwest, earth, air, fire, water. Because they want to help you manifest this best life. And what are they helping you with? Well, they're helping you get there. I'm seeing that there is some confidence issues. I just heard that you have some confidence issues that they're helping you with. And this might be for those of you who are tuned to music. Maybe you've always wanted to be a musician, and this is sort of them coming through to say, hey, we see you and we're helping you to develop your amazing musical abilities. Or maybe it's, okay, this is also something I'm seeing. St. Francis is helping you in regards to your romantic relationships, because he's holding his heart and he looks out to nature and its purity. And if you look, there's 2 doves. Every dove has a partner. And this is your spiritual guides coming through saying, hey, you will have this beautiful home life. You will. And St. Francis is coming through very strongly to let you know that you did not come to this planet to be alone. You came to this planet to meet your soulmate and to do your soul's highest purpose. And so maybe that's what he's saying right now. See yourself from your soulmate's point of view. Maybe you know them. Maybe you've met your soulmate and Spirit is saying to you right now, hey, we want you to start seeing it from their point of view. We want you to start looking at your life through the eyes of your soulmate, who's going to love you no matter what. They're going to love you unconditionally. And you need to start seeing yourself that way. I'm seeing very clearly. I'm just going to shuffle another card just for clarification. What else? Oh, okay. What else do you help them? Amazing. You got 6 of fire, which says victory, movement forward. And if you actually look, there's roses surrounding him. So for those of you who maybe this is about a romantic relationship and they're saying, hey, you will have that perfect family that you see yourself having. Know that it's coming. Know that you're moving. And I just heard this. The path is laid out with roses out in front of you now. If you begin to call upon your spiritual guides, Pan, who, if you don't know the story of Pan, he was chasing after a nymph because he was so in love with her. And she was so scared of him because he was technically so ugly. So she turned herself into reeds. She jumped into the water and turned into reeds. And so he cut her down and made her into a pipe so that he always plays. And so Pan also represents the soulmate card. And so see it from the other perspective. This is what I'm seeing now. Your soulmate, you have to sort of see it in other lenses. You might have this perfect vision of this home life and this perfect vision of your soulmate. But right now, your spiritual guides, what are they helping you with? They're helping you to sort of see it from a different perspective. Your soulmate, nothing's going to be easy. And maybe your soulmate is actually going to run from you in the beginning. Your soulmate might run from you. But fate, nevertheless, fate happens and you are merged and you meet your soulmate. So those of you who chose group 1, I'm also seeing that your spiritual guides are helping you to find your soulmate. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, so just the 6 of fire is more reiteration. The 6 of fire is more validation that you are going to meet your soulmate. And that you are going to move forward, the public recognition. So those of you, once again, who are in the music scene, you will get to the star. You will be a star, those of you who chose group 1. So once again, the guides that I'm seeing, St. Francis, elementals, earth, air, fire, water, spirit, the god Pan, and a Tibetan monk. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. If you enjoyed this card reading, if you found that it resonated, totally hit that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. Send this to some of your friends who they need to know their spiritual guides too. Chances are they might choose the same group as you. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you could keep coming back to doing your soul's highest calling. All right, group 2. Thank you for joining me. If you liked this card reading, hit that thumbs up button. And if it resonates at the end of this, totally let me know down in the description box below. So we're going to dive into who are your spiritual guides and what are they helping you with. Okay, so I'm just going to pull out the cards. and then we will see what's going on. Okay, so your first card, you got Artistic Expression, Paul the Venetian. So I'm seeing that there is some Renaissance guide that's watching over you. Maybe I'm just hearing writing, music, poetry. You are somehow connected to the arts in some way. Maybe it's painting, maybe it's graphic design. You have maybe it's modeling. You have a really strong gift with the arts and artistic expression. And Paul the Venetian, who was a Renaissance painter, is coming to you at this time. He's also the Kohan of the yellow ray, the ray of intellect, the ray of peace, the ray of adaptability. So know that he is coming through for you to let you know that you are a creative expresser. And if you aren't in a creative sort of mood, or you don't consider yourself a creative or an artist, I'm also seeing that you have El Mora with you. And it says clear and shield your energy. So maybe you're a spiritual healer or an athlete. I'm seeing these two things. You're either a spiritual healer or an athlete, because El Mora governs the root chakra and the red ray of power. Okay, I'm also seeing, so with the Ganesh card as well, some of you might be running your own business. And so these two guides sort of band together. Ganesha governs abundance, luxury, and your divine life purpose. And El Mora governs strength, power, dominance, control. And they come together to let you know that we're helping you with this. We're helping you to clear yourself and to clear other people. And that, yes, this is your divine life path. So those of you who chose group 2, I'm seeing that you've been questioning, is this my divine life path? Am I meant to be a doctor? Am I meant to run a non-for-profit business? Am I meant to be an artist? Some of you, it's plain and simple. Am I meant to be an artist? And Ganesh comes in to say, yes, this is your divine life purpose. So the 3 guides I'm seeing with you are Paul the Venetian, and I'm seeing it masked over some form of Renaissance painter. Mozart, Shakespeare, any other Renaissance type energy. I'm seeing that they're with you. And then I'm seeing that, first of all, there's Ganesh with you, and I'm seeing that spirit animal elephant is with you as well. Spirit animal elephant is watching over you, and they help you with staying strong, staying sturdy. And I'm just hearing finding yourself. So you're finding yourself right now. You're finding your path at this time. And El Mora, who governs doctors, politicians, construction workers, plumbers, athletes, and spiritual healers. So it's either one of the two. You're either going to heal people through your art, or you're going to heal people through physical exercise or spiritual exercise. And that's what they're helping you with. So then when I look into the tarot cards, you've got Queen of Water and 5 of Earth. So there's 2 separate messages here, and this is exactly what I was saying. You're finding your path right now, and because of that, you're sort of afraid of money right now. There might be some financial issues going on. You're meant to run your own business, and that's why they're here. They're here to say, hey, your path is a different path. You're not meant to go down the everyday path that sort of regular people go down. And they just want to let you know that yes, the money will come. Yes, we are helping you. We've heard some of you have been praying for opportunities with career and jobs, and this is their sign of saying, yes, we've heard your prayers. We've heard your prayers, and we are letting you know that the money is on the way. And for some of you, yeah, and here we go again with this spiritual healer or counselor or therapist or something in the psychology field as well, because they just show me Queen of Water, that you are a healer, loving, tenderhearted, empathic. You have all the means to be a spiritual healer. And being a spiritual healer means helping someone's soul. So if you help someone physically to change their life, that's being a spiritual healer. If you help someone mentally or emotionally, maybe you work with children with special needs, and this is just a sign of yes, this is your life path. So whatever you're doing, whatever career you have going on right now, this is a sign of yes, this is your divine life purpose. And the 3 of them, I'm seeing very strongly, are watching over you. especially Ganesh. Some of you might be into yoga or some form of Hindu practice, and this is also just a sign of continue to deepen that practice. And what are they helping you with? Well, they're helping you deal with your relationships on Earth. You are a starseed, or you're an indigo child. You're very spiritually elevated, is what I'm seeing, and they're helping you. I resonate with this. They're helping you with sort of building up relationships, building up a business, learning sort of how the Earth plane works. This is what I'm seeing. This is what they're helping you with, which makes sense, because if if you're from a higher vibrational place, you've never interacted with money before. You did it because this was your gift, but now you sort of have to learn that, oh, I need physical things here. I need to pay rent. I need to pay bills. I need to buy groceries. I need to treat myself every once in a while, and all of that takes money. So they're helping you with this. They're helping you sort of to learn how to interact here in the physical world. I'm also seeing some of you, they're helping you with a romantic relationship. Yeah, okay, what I'm seeing is that Almora, who governs the red ray, the ray of strength, foundation, regeneration. Some of you, you could be an empath, which makes sense, and you might have attracted a narcissist or someone just toxic, and they're coming through to say, call upon us, and we will help remove those negative cords, those negative hooks, those negative attachments that are hurting you physically, hurting you emotionally, hurting you spiritually. I am seeing that. And I'm also just seeing that for some of you, maybe your healing comes through the arts, poetry, painting, some way you're being connected to the arts right now, which the other group was music, but with you I'm seeing typing, so writing, poetry, could also be painting, maybe it's jewelry, maybe it's fashion, but know that they're helping you with this. And I'm just hearing Paul the Venetian is helping you to sort of stand out. You're meant to stand, yes, you're meant to stand out, and you know this about yourself. And they want you to sort of be strong. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to pull one additional card just for some extra clarification for group 2. Extra clarification for group 2.
Nobody said it was easy.
Extra clarification for group 2. Oh, okay, 2 cards jumped out for you. Yeah, things are looking up. So you got 6 of air and 7 of water. Once again with the water card. So you got 6 of air and 7 of water. Once again with the water cards. So I am seeing, yeah, things are looking up. So those of you who this, I feels like resonates with those of you who came into contact with a narcissist. Your life has changed since then. This is someone in the past is what I'm seeing. Someone in the past really hurt you. And they're helping you to move out of that. So some of you, you're an artist. Some of you are going through a healing path right now. And this is just clarification that Almora, and also I'm seeing a man in golden armor. So there's some spiritual guardian. There's some spiritual guardian that's watching over you. And I'm seeing that clearly. Things are looking up, so some of you, yeah, things are looking up, and I'm also just hearing it's time for you to let that person go. This is what they want you to know. This is what they're helping you with. They're helping you to let go of that toxic situation that happened in the past with a narcissist. So that is all I'm seeing for you guys. If you enjoyed this pick a card reading, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to keep coming back to do your soul's highest work. And share this with a friend. If it resonated, let me know in the comments down below. Once again, share this with a friend because maybe they'll need it. Maybe they need that message that you got as well. So totally send this to a friend. I'd absolutely love that. And until we connect again, you take care. Okay, hello everyone. Pile number 3, Lavender. Amazing. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, and if it resonates, let me know in the description box below. So we're just gonna dive right into this. So this is what spiritual guardians are watching over you, and what do they want you, what are they helping you with, / what do they want you to know? Okay. Okay, so you got the Isis card, and it says balance home and career life. And then you got Oshun, drink more water, and then you got Baba G. So those of you who chose group 3, you have, out of the 3 groups I saw, you have the highest spiritual potential. Isis, Oshun, and Baba G were all high priests or high priestesses. Baba G really helped in the Hindu tradition. Oshun helps in the Orisha tradition, and Isis is the major healer in the Hermetic tradition. So I'm seeing that for some of you it's Isis, some of you, and she governs magic, healing, spell work, spellcraft, and so does Oshun. So for some of you, you have these 2 guides around you that help you with magic. They help you with manifesting, those of you who chose group 3. And those of you who chose this group, what I'm seeing is that you have amazing healing abilities. You have amazing healing abilities, because Oshun governs the healing waters of Africa. And Isis, she was a healer. And it was said that those who served in the temple of Isis would heal trauma from warriors when they would come back from war. So those of you who chose this group, I'm seeing that you used to do some form of sexual healing, and you're still doing that to this day. And that's why you've attracted so many, and I'm going to get into your tarot cards, and that's why you've attracted so many broken people that you get into romantic and sexual relationships with, because your soul is designed to heal, possibly through this avenue. Heal through your womb. And maybe if you're a guy, you're still doing this. You served in the temple of Isis, and Isis is watching over you because you have a soul connection to her. And Baba G, he does yoga. So once again, with this sort of whole physical healing, sort of ancient, you have some ancient deities and guides watching over you. And Baba G, some of you are meant to be a great teacher. Plain and simple. Some of you, you're meant to be a great teacher and spread a great message. And Baba G wants to help you with this. It was said that Baba G could manifest pearls and gems out of his hands. And so, once again, Isis, Oshun, Baba G, you have immense spiritual, magical power. And I'm not just saying that. I'm seeing clearly that you have some magical power. Now, that magical power hasn't necessarily always come from the best place. You have gone through a lot of hardship, because you got 5 of water and 6 of water, actually. And so this says things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation. And they want to let you know that you have not been forgotten about. Everything that happened in your past that you're still healing from is what I'm hearing. Everything that's happened in your past that you're still healing from. They want you to know that we see you. Child, we see you. That's what I just heard. We see you, child, and we saw the pain you went through. And know that that was not in vain. That trauma that was bestowed upon you before you were even born, so that you could be born and go through this, was to elevate you to the highest purpose possible. Was to elevate you to the highest purpose possible. And once again, 6 of water talks about issues in regarding to childhood. So those of you who chose group 3, what I'm seeing is that Isis, Oshun, and Baba G what are they helping you with? They're helping you to heal from your childhood. Whether it was as simple as there were financial issues at home, or there was real big trauma at home. They're helping you to heal this. And what I just heard from Oshun, actually, was that this was always to prepare for your greatness. You have such manifesting, you have a great spiritual purpose here in this physical world. And this is a sign for those of you watching this. You have a great spiritual purpose. And I'm seeing clearly that if you look at all 3 of them, they look extremely elegant. All 3 of them are at the highest level in their tradition. And so what I'm seeing is that they're helping you to get to this level. You had to have really fertile soil of deep pain, for you to know the amazing ability of pleasure. And so, because Oshun is all about pleasure, all about romance and luxury and gold and warm spices, everything that pleasures the senses is Oshun's domain. And so they're helping you to get past all of the pain that you went through in your past. And some of you, it's current still. I just heard some of you, especially with the Isis card, some of you are still sort of attracting these people into relationships that need healing. And some of you are still using your empathic healing abilities to heal these people you get into relationships with. And I'm seeing for some of you, maybe you're going to become a yoga teacher or a Kundalini yoga teacher, or some of you, what I'm seeing clearly is that you're going to sort of have to balance out your spiritual and physical life. You might get really entrenched into the spiritual field, and you're going to need to ground a little bit. I am seeing that some of you, you're very attracted to spiritual things, but you need to ground because you're all the way up here, and you're all the way up here, and you need to come down to earth. I am seeing this, and that's what they're helping you with. So I'm going to pull just another clarifier card for you guys. Ooh, this one pops right out. Of course. So you got the Emperor card. And this shows to me that you are, to sort of be blunt, you are a boss. You're a boss. Look at everything you've been through. From childhood to now. You've gone through stuff that most people should never have to go through. And you saw things that many people shouldn't have to see. But this is Spirit's sign to let you know that you will come out on top. You will come out powerful. And all three of these people were extremely influential in their domain. And this is who you will become. They want to let you know that you will become extremely influential in whatever domain you choose. I'm seeing that with the other groups, they were more sort of defined. Your path is not defined because I just heard it hasn't been created yet. Those of you who chose group 3, your path hasn't been created yet, and you have this amazing opportunity to use your magic is really what I'm seeing. You have magic. You have magic. These two are some of the most magical beings. Isis, the great spiritual healer, physical healer, she brought her husband back from the dead. And Oshun, she is, even in today's magical community and tradition, still prayed to, and still shows up for many people across the world. Okay, so what else am I seeing? That's sort of all I'm seeing for you guys, truly. So Isis, Oshun, and Babaji, some of the most powerful spiritual guides out in the universe, are watching over you. So if you resonated with this pick a card reading, totally let me know in the description box below, and I'd love to see what resonated. Keep in mind, guys, this is a collective reading, so some energies are for you, some energies are for someone else. But if you like this pick a card reading, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you could keep coming back to do your soul's highest work. And go check out my Instagram while you're there. I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me for this pick a card reading. And until I see you again, you take care.